kuso. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Yo kuso. Hey, my name is MEWMUSE, and I'm back to play more. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm back to play more Cyberpunk 2077, that dope game about computers and computer language, dogs, towns, men, women, some kids walking around. They're always little assholes. I think every kid I've walked by in this game never had anything good to say, like, yo dude, dope shirt. I think it was always like, move, fucking homeless. But anyway, we're back to play more Cyberpunk. I don't remember what I was doing, but I seem to be on a roll in the game. I seem to be doing pretty well. So we're just gonna keep on rolling, and then hopefully we finish it, I guess. I didn't have anything else to say. I have no idea. You know, I'm in a sort of dog town myself. I don't know how, but it just felt like something right to say. I'm not really. If anything, what's that book called? Am I playing? Oh, I have to hit something. If anything, I'm in Brave New World, I think. Oh, I just unlocked hella shit. Brave New World is the one where they get to take all the drugs, right? And then they become like docile. I'm pretty sure that's Brave New World. But if anything, that's where I am. The place around me, man, it's perfect weather all the time. It's so perfect it pisses me off, but I seem to be the only one that fucking notices it. Everybody else is just walking like la-di-da around here, and they don't say shit about the weather. They're just like, it's hot. Yeah, it's fucking October. It's not supposed to be hot. Why aren't you hot about that? And they're just like, I don't know, dude, I'm gonna go get a fucking burrito. Okay, whatever, man. Meanwhile, New York is underwater. They're the next fucking Atlantis, but yeah, it's hot. It's fucking October, dude. It should be cloudy and rainy. But whatever. I don't expect anybody to fucking throw a fit now after 2020. What's happening? Alright, I'm gonna wait a day and then I'm gonna call Reed. Alright, great start. Already demonetized and I'm 250. I'm 2 minutes and 50 seconds in.
Know the password?
I don't know the fuck. Hey, I don't know the password. Shut the fuck up. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want to give it to you. What is happening? Get away from me. You're about to catch hands. I don't care if you're a woman. I just started. I'm not about to just... What's that for a motherfucking password, bitch? Give me your shit. You sleep it off. God. Fucking robots are attacking me. They didn't like what I said, huh? MEWMUSE, please don't talk about stuff like that. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to talk about? I don't do anything. I did, however, start this cool little Spanish show. It came out, I think, 2021, and it's called 30 Coins. And I want to keep watching it, but I started it with my mom, so I gotta wait until she wants to watch it in order for me to continue. I could have just skipped ahead like an asshole, but I really don't want to watch it twice. With a girlfriend, I'll watch it twice. Or a friend that's a girl, I'll watch it twice. Because I'm expecting to just get more out of it, if you know what I'm saying. But just in general, with my friends or family, no, I'm not going to watch it twice with you. I'm sorry. Unless it's really fucking good. But this show's called 30 Coins, and it's about What's it about? It's about something. It's kind of like supernatural, like you dealing with demons, devil spawn. It's about okay, I'm just gonna go 23 hours. It's basically about a priest, a convicted priest, because he killed a kid trying to do an exorcism, and he's trying to change his life. He moves to this small town.
Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Sure. See you there.
Alright, we're going to Alex's. He moves to a small town. He's trying to start anew. But his old life, much as old lives do, catches up with him. And it revolves around 30 coins. So apparently, these 30 coins hold the key to great power. And I think in the show they said it holds more power than the Ark of the Covenant. Which, if you know what the Ark of the Covenant is... Oh, okay. My bad, I didn't know I was jumping somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. Look at this guy minding his business. What are you looking at, dum-dums? Oh, are you just shooting random shit? I almost killed every single one of you. But these 30 coins were supposedly given to Judas after he betrayed Jesus. So, if you collect all of them, kind of like Pokemon badges or Dragon Balls, you can get some pretty cool shit. Overall, it's just a dope, supernatural, demon-filled fuckfest of content. But it's not like the shit that's coming out nowadays, like the new, what is it called? The new Poltergeist movie, where it's just like senseless demon possession garbage. Like the characters are actually there's this one chick in the show who is beautiful. Definitely super beautiful, but her acting is like spot on. Like the acting for a TV show, this is great. This shit is really good, and I've only seen one episode, but the acting is super dope. The set design is still, you know, bullshit horror stuff, but I mean it's done in a creative way where it feels fresh, and overall, it's just not the general garbage dump that most horror things are nowadays. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big horror fan because I think the genre is extremely lacking in the creativity department. As far as cinematography goes, it's doing excellent. As far as lighting goes, it's doing pretty good. Music, you know, nothing yet. I have an idea on... I actually have an idea, because when I don't like something, I tend to think of ideas of how to make it better. Because why would I hate on something and not have constructive feedback for that something? So I'm totally fine with being a hater, because I'm also going to have something good to say that would probably make you some motherfucking money. So why don't you shut the fuck up and take my money, grow some fucking hair on your balls, and quit complaining about my complaining. We're not friends. I don't pay your bills. You don't pay my bills. I'm stuck. But what I think the horror genre is lacking, because obviously it must be very hard to get good funding for a horror film, is what I'm guessing. The funding isn't very strong in Hollywood unless you talk about a couple of things, like possession always goes over well, the devil always goes over well, anything with involving the Bible or Catholicism usually goes over well. Just random like psycho killers usually go over well. But when you try and mix up the formula a little bit, you normally don't get the green light, I guess. Is a guess that I'm making. I don't know how it works. I'm not in the fucking screenwriting room or whatever the room is where they get to pick out these things. But anyway, where I think just to fucking start my part out with a huge rant about nothing, where I think the horror genre should go isn't into the films, because the films, I'm convinced, are going to stay the fucking same. People are always going to be scared of the same shit, even though they're not really scared of that anymore, but people stopped, you know, making movies about birds. Now they just make movies about some different type of devil or some different type of book that brought the devil out or whatever the fuck. But the change in the horror department should absolutely 1000% be in the audio and it should be in the movie theaters themselves. So moving into a climate where we're going to have AI, these things are going to be possible. So I think that shaking chairs is like, yeah, that could be cool, but that's not really going to do much for you. I do think there should be a new system of, I guess I would call it audio peripherals, audio peripherals in a movie theater, where you go into the movie theater, you know it's going to be a horror movie, you put on your motherfucking headphones, and you already know from listening to music that things can either play in the left headphone or the right headphone. So I know that technology is right there, if not, and it's probably there in the government, but it's right there for us, if not a little bit before the point where we can have directional based audio. So you're watching a horror movie and the sound on your headphones will either be played further back in your headphones, or further forward in your headphones, or further to the left in your headphones, or further to the right in your headphones. Now what you would need in a movie theater to get that to work is you would need one of those people, you know, like the ticket checkers. You would need somebody there as like a guard. You would need a guard just to make sure that everybody, you know, doing their thing, because people have headphones on. You don't want anybody trying to get fucking smooth or slick or do anything like that. So you need someone to stand guard, which would be a little bit chunky as far as pricing goes for the movie theater. But this would also make movie theaters exciting again when they really need some excitement, because past 2020, people don't give a fuck about the movie theater. I'm sorry. Everything's going to be streaming. But if you made horror movies with directional based audio, which then people like James Cameron would probably co-opt and use for things like Avatar to make it a more immersive experience, you would totally refresh the horror genre and the movie genre as a whole. So hopefully, if nobody's working on something like that, you are going to work on something like that at some point. Maybe I threw my intuition, not intuition isn't what I meant to say, my intentions into the air well enough, if somebody will start building that $1 million idea, because that's where shit needs to go. Movie theater's been boring, and I need to like a horror movie again. But I just gave you a huge $1 million idea, multi-million-dollar idea right there. So why don't you take it, run with it, you build it, you come back to me when it's done so I can enjoy it. Because I don't really give a fuck about the money. That sounds like a lot of work. But I'll take the profits. I'll reap the benefits of you building something for me. That's for sure.
How'd someone like you end up here?
That is where it should go, though.
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit. Gape Earth and this unhappy wretch entomb, or change my form whence all my sorrows come. The tree still planted in the unfinished part, not wholly vegetative, and heaved her heart.
Your programming sounds ancient.
What can I get you?
What you got in stock?
This food and drink Dogtown's got to offer, hon.
Alright, dope. Was I supposed to order something special? I know at some point we're going to get there where augmented reality is finally going to be figured out, because that's something that they're not going to let go. And then there will be a few movies made where you can watch them while being like in the movie itself. But that's like so far into the motherfucking future as far as getting that worked out and mastered, that I think my idea for the directional audio based experience is a good one, because it's practical. It will of course take a lot of money, but not a whole lot of money, because if you're the businessman, you just got to make the tech and then you license it out, and then movie theaters pay for most of it. You just give them a discount. And it's a win-win for both sides, your technology company and the movie theaters, because both of you are bringing in business together as a team of sorts. What am I supposed to buy from this bartender? I don't want any of your shit. Oh, I gotta walk to the back. She tripped me up because it was in yellow, so I thought it was like the thing, you know. I'm glad our safe house is so well protected. You could see it from the fucking bar. I hope they have snacks. I'm famished. Excusez-moi, pardon-moi.
Yes, the rules is not.
What up, bitches?
Here.
Yeah.
About time too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Alright, let me just walk all the way around because for some reason you made it impossible for me to take a fucking jump. Let me get that first. What's up? I'm gonna talk to Alex first because I like women more than men.
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
No, I want to hear about Colombia. I know a beautiful woman from Colombia. She hates me.
What happened in Medellin? What was
Why
he out there?
Why'd he look down?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat in the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway,
Norm
used stolen
sheets.
identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Let's hear
I
it.
think we can spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money in kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch.
You
I
gave
laughed my
up.
fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Alright, so the way that I'm finna play this is... Oh, look at this. This is a sweet little bedroom. It actually is kind of sick. If it was clean. But the way that I'm finna play this is... I'm probably going to betray both of them as soon as I can. Because I still think that both of them are working together and I can't trust a soul. Because I played the main storyline.
It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed.
Yeah, man,
Give it
totally.
a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Yeah, V. Mission details on this.
I wasn't even listening. What did Alex say? I'll just fucking
Stop
take the
worrying,
shot.
Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. Ladder goes for you too.
Yeah, thanks. I believe that, bro.
Right. Our objective. To free Somi from under Hans's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Hole. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Mines. not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, I kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
Yo, I'm trying to see these AI behind the Black Wall. That shit got me excited. I wonder if I could go over there and be like Max. I'd be MEWMUSE, or I'd be Blush, or I'd be over there and be king of the AI.
Plan. Let me hear it.
And we'd be running around, doing all sorts of cool things, building castles, making crowns.
Itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech and US research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely frank with you. I'm not really following along to what's happening. Twins, who are they exactly? I'm gonna just be super annoying.
We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NT, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system.
Oh my god.
Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Yeah, I don't like the way you two are smiling at each other. I'm gonna kill both of you motherfuckers the first chance I get. Just let me get the gun now. Later. I promise you.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue him. Myers told you as much yourself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
It's bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
First step. What was it again?
Securing a trace on the netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll make sure the personality data and imprints are airtight.
All clear, I got it.
Let's get to work.
It's a good thing you guys have me on the
So,
team.
Time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
I would never, never distrust you guys. You're great people. I can tell. I know good people when I see them. Alright. What's up, baby? Mind if I stand right here? Yep, didn't think so. Alright, but I'll stand over here. It's time for work.
V,
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible
My
for
bad.
all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality, life. With mixed results, mind you.
And me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddle you with a Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. Addressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
The stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
You know, Kabuki's tech wizards sell similar stuff under the counter. Wouldn't ever call it reliable.
Well, Fed tech wizards are just more skilled than Kabukis.
Better be.
When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get right on it. Wait, I gotta talk to her again? Okay, so obviously they're gonna betray the fuck out of me. So I need to get my I's dotted. I need to get my T's crossed. Where the motherfucker is this elevator? Alright. Because I've been paying attention. When I just ask them things nonstop, they're like, yeah, this boy is putty in the palm of our hands. But anytime I whip out something intelligent, they're like, I didn't know you could talk like that. And then they give me like this glare. So my idea is play stupid. Much like real life. It isn't hard in real life. And it isn't hard in this game. I'll play dumb. I can't get out. I can't get out. Hey, definitely not a secret room back there, everybody. How you feeling? Good? Have a good time? Maybe order something at some point? Can't just fucking sit in here. Alright, what am I doing?
B, heads up.
What's up, baby?
Can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware.
Thanks.
You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, till we can take that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending the coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta. But see you soon.
Meet Songbird between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. So I'm thinking that Alex and what's his face over there, Grundy, man, they want to get this tech and they don't want to save my life. What they want to do is they want to have a bargaining chip because they have a weapon of mass destruction that they can use to buy back either their freedom or some sort of ticket out somewhere. Because if you just if you worked for the government and then you were forgotten by the government and then you had access to a motherfucking nuke that absolutely everybody on the face of the earth wants, and this nuke you can give an order to and it'll fly wherever the fuck you want, you don't think that would be the main goal? They don't know me. They don't give a shit about my guy and my struggles. So, where's the president? Because, was that a tarot card that I was just looking at and I didn't scan it? I thought about it too. That's a fucking pain and a half. Your apartment. And then these are Dogtown gates. Yeah, that guy kind of did act like fucking Andrew Tate, actually. Trying to fucking rally everybody into position. Don't rally behind that man. He's fucking English. They kicked him out and then said he could come back once he was a good boy. He's gonna be fine. He's not on your side. And I say that as somebody who actually has English people in my family, but I mean, you know, we're in America. English don't give a fuck about us. That's just plain facts for you. Alright, first I'm going to see if the president is in here, and I'm going to fill her in on everything. Am I snitching you out, Solomon? Alex? Yes, I don't give a fuck. I want to make sure as many people know the story as they can, because if I get fucked up in the story, I'm going to need people to know my story. Where's my apartment at? Madam President! Madam President, I got shit to tell you. We got to come up with countermeasures. We got to get some other guys in here. Maybe get a guy named Jason. Maybe get a guy named Jeff. Maybe get some girls in here. Someone named Chelsea. Someone named Deprit or something. Those were the words that, you know. Get a Savannah in here. Get a Ryan in here. We gotta just get more people in on the operation to keep me safe. What's in here? Where is the president? Was I supposed to come in here? What's this? Hawk? I got a fucking hawk. But it's heavy. Alright. Rasetsu? Oh my god. I'm about to fucking... Yo, I hate that I can't put Skippy in the fucking stash. Like, that shit really pisses me off. It's like... It's definitely a shout out to Pokemon, and it is irritating for me. I don't care if you guys like Pokemon over at the studio. I don't want Skippy in my inventory the whole goddamn time. Do I get to pick the time? V, get out of that bed right now. Okay. 2:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. I'm trying to do this correctly so I can fuck them up, but I'm usually like wrong about these things and I end up not doing what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm gonna for sure take that. Meet Songbird between 11 p.m. and 11 a.m. Where am I supposed to do that?
Okay, what do we got?
What is this? What? Go to the Songbird part. Oh, my man looking fresh. Oh, I put everything in my inventory. I just like threw it all away. So we'll do that. It's not like I use anything except for the sniper anyway, but and we'll do that. And I'll upgrade my mans real quick. You know, last night I couldn't believe it. This has happened like only a couple times in my life where I've eaten something and then I thought it was something else, and it's always super fucking jarring. One time I could have swore that I was taking, it was either a chip or I was taking a drink or something, but I thought it was a different flavor, and my mind almost fucking melted when it got into my mouth and I realized it wasn't what I thought it was. But last night I got McDonald's and I ate a whole entire quarter pounder thinking that it was a Big Mac, and I finished it. I finished it without realizing that instead of my Big Mac, I had picked up my quarter pounder. And so I kept saying to myself, like, yo, this Big Mac tastes like weird. Like, it's hella good for some reason. And then I even was like, did they fuck with my burger? Like, is it one of those like waiting instances where they spit in it? And I'm just like, dude, this is the most delicious burger ever. But in my defense, it was late at night. I had gotten home from work and my lights were off in my room and I was watching anime, I'm pretty sure. I was watching something, but I was watching something and I wasn't looking down at what I was eating. I was just eating it. But I ate that whole motherfucking thing and then I reached into the bag and I pulled out the Big Mac. I was like, time to eat my quarter pounder. And I opened it up and I saw lettuce and mayo. And they're not even close to the same type of burger, which is the funny part. That I didn't even bother looking down because I'm such a fucking fat American that I was just like, damn, they really just switched up this Big Mac. Like, how fucking embarrassing. This is what everyone's gonna be like in fucking 40 years if we all just stop fucking fighting some of these laws, I bet. I'm just gonna change shit and I'm just gonna be like, god damn, it's fucking fantastic change. How do I upgrade my character? I wasn't even high either. I was stone cold sober. I'll get that. I don't even know if I have optical camo equipped, but you know, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I'll just try and buy all these things. Alright, so now let's go to my journal now that that's out of the way. Meet Songbird between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Where am I supposed to meet her? Oh, okay. There we go. That shit was unbelievable to me. I felt like what's his face? The actor from Idiocracy. When he's just sitting down, sipping his like fucking triple gulp drink, watching people get kicked in their balls, just laughing like an idiot while someone's breaking into his house, asking him questions. Dax Shepard. There you go. You know what's funny? The only reason I remembered his name was because at some point I heard that he was happily married, and that's such a rare thing in Hollywood that that's like his identifying feature to me. It's like, yo, that one actor that's happily married. Fucked up, I know, but also really funny. And if he isn't happily married for some reason, I feel super bad. Like, hopefully that is true and I didn't just make that shit up. But it is definitely possible. And you know what? I also don't care. I don't fucking know these people. Part of me will always care, and another part just doesn't give a fuck. Just depends on the position of the sun. I will sit.
Well, here we are.
What's up, baby? Where are you? Oh.
You and me, face to face.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
Me? I trust everybody. That's my greatest weakness.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you.
Oh,
Over here.
that's sweet. I'm about to shoot you in your fucking head and see if you have any like really cool things I could take off of your dead body. As soon as I get the chance. What's up? This is kind of a shitty view. If you plan on taking me on a date, you're gonna have to do better than this. You won't even get the top button taken off. Taken off, my bad.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
Alright, views are getting better. Still
Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
What do you make of this?
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Somebody thinks they finna take my idea. You got another thing coming. I will death note the fuck out of you in your life.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Know how you feel. Wasn't anything like Brooklyn, my home, but
Got a memory you cherish?
it never gets peaceful where I'm from. Just know that wherever I am in the world, feels like I'm walking Haywood streets. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Get up, V. Get up. Get up the thing. Oh my fucking god. Alright.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Maya did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it.
I hope I get the kill.
Fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Let's sit. Let's have a special little sit-sop. Here we go.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Sounds painfully familiar. I think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this.
Am I your only hope?
Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Absolutely, I do. Alright, first, let me ask you more questions. Because I do trust you. I just need you to tell me more about
Trust
why.
Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Money.
Join
Kane.
a serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS
Got high
issued
school
his death
poetics
sentence,
down.
Yet he serves the country to this day. clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the black wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Oh my god, dude. Really? Did you think about all this after you watched the Slender Man movie?
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself.
I don't trust this bitch, beautiful
away.
woman. This
From Kurt and
beautiful
USA,
woman.
Reed. From everything.
For one moment.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
I'm about to betray a motherfucker so hard you have no idea. Yeah, what's next,
Help me
baby?
skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Yes, yes. How did they know my exact response if this was me doing this in real life? These guys are good. Understand you and trust you. Want to survive this just like you do. Yes, don't trust you. No, but I got no choice. Alright, so I'm going to give her my full trust and understanding. I'm going to go full simp with it, even though every fiber of my being is screaming at me to hit yes. I'm going to hit yes. Fuck it, dude.
Can't be both.
You'd fit right in DC. Just enough truth, but not too much. I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Yes. My answer is yes. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the part right here with this beautiful view. Hopefully I get this as my... Did somebody just spit next to me when I'm about to do my outro? Where you at, motherfucker? You better not do that again. But I'm gonna end it right here with this beautiful view and guns in the background, and hopefully the Twisted Metal show comes to something besides Peacock at some point, because who the fuck has Peacock? I've never met a single person in my life who has that streaming service. But yeah, so the way I'm gonna try and do this is, or maybe it's on Paramount, I don't remember. I don't have either of those things. Not until it ups my credit score. By the way, Experian, if you're listening, please put more streaming services on your accounts so I can up my credit score. I need it as a broke boy. 2009. Love ya. I just distracted myself. But anyway, what I was trying to say was that the way that I think I'm going to play this is I'm going to look for the first moment that I can betray them. And even if sometimes I am able to guess what's going to happen in the story, which honestly isn't often. I would like it to be a lot more often, but I am typically wrong when I try and guess these things like that. The only problem is that the point at which I have my plan to betray them is often very different from the point that the game sets for you to make that important decision to go on the right path and betray them. Because as soon as I think I figured out the story, my plan in my head is like, alright, I'm going to grab the key to the box with the AI, and then we're about to make our escape. I'm going to pull out my gun, and I'm going to shoot every one of these motherfuckers in the head. That's my plan. But then in the game, it usually ends up being like, you grab the box to the AI, and there is no quick time event. There is no other choice you can make. They push you to the ground, they shoot you in both of your kneecaps, and you're screaming in pain while they run off into the sunset, and you fucked again, V. You fucked yourself. So I'm just gonna try and avoid that, but most likely I'll run right to it. So with that being said, and without any further ado, you know I bid you adieu. And until next time, you dig, stay scheming. Bye.